For the information literacy survey assignment, you're going to first complete a survey, reflect on your answers and the answers of others, and then you're also going to start evaluating some sources to show that you've learned how to find a good source and what to look for. The first thing you'll want to do is click on this link and take the survey, answering all of the questions that are provided. Once you finish that survey, you're going to click on this link and you're going to see what you and other people basically said about those questions to kind of see the polling and where everyone's opinions fell. After you've reflected on that, you're going to go here to where the assignment is in step 3. Now, as you scroll down a little bit, it says you are to consider the topic you're choosing for your essay. That would be the career essay that was placed at the top of the module. Okay, what career you're going to explore for your essay. You are then going to list 2 types of sources you find reliable and talk about why they are reliable. And then you're going to list 2 types of sources that are not reliable, that you should not use in a college essay, and talk about why they are not reliable. You do want to be specific when having this discussion. So explain what makes those sources reliable, authoritative, credible, or the opposite if they're the 2 sources that are not reliable. Now to do that, don't just start throwing out your own opinions. What you want to do is watch this video. Okay, so this video was made by Johnson & Wales University. It's not by SPC, and they recommend you use the CRAP test. Yep, that's what they call it. I didn't name it. But if you watch this short video, it basically tells you how to pick apart a source in order to find out whether it's reliable or not. And so what you want to do is for each of those sources, you're too reliable, you're too unreliable, in order to have that discussion, you want to go through the process that this video lays out step by step to see if it is a source that should be used for a college paper. So again, before you answer these questions, you want to use this video, watch this video, and go through that process because it'll basically tell you what to write for your responses, okay, as you evaluate your sources. Now, obviously, if you'd watch the research career essay instructions, you know that you have to choose 2 database sources for this paper. So you might want to consider actually using the database, finding the sources you're going to contribute for your research assignment, and then make those your 2 sources in this section. So if you want to do that, you can. You don't have to. But if you're looking for ways to kind of work more efficiently, that would be perfectly acceptable. If you're not really sure how to find database sources for your paper, then go on and take a look at our next assignment, which is this one. Let me scroll down a little bit. Here in the exploring research, in the working bibliography assignment, this one here, I talk about where to look for database research. So if you want to kind of jump to there just to get some guidance on database research first before you tackle this, that would also be fine. Now, once you've done that for your 2 reliable and 2 unreliable sources, you're going to post that and then also do the peer response. So for the peer response, you're going to reply to at least 2 peers. And you're going to talk about the following. Suggest relevant questions to ask about the chosen topic so you can talk about their career choice and other things that they may want to research. You can talk about other types of sources. For instance, maybe they used a source that you thought was not a great example or not a good choice. You can always suggest other ones. You can contribute a source and offer them one like, hey, how about this source right here? And you can also ask questions, that would clarify their discussion. So each peer response should be 150 to 200 words each. So that's for both peers, 150, 150. Now, in order to do this assignment, you need to start a new thread. And then you'll type your subject box here. For instance, you can type your name and your career if you want to. And then here you can copy paste or type into here your responses for your analyzing of 2 good and 2 poor sources can go in here. Right? And then you'll post. Now to do the peer response, you have to go back to this page. And in order to do the response to somebody, you actually have to click on their title. See where this is underlined? It became the link here. So if you want to respond to your peer, you need to click on the title of their post, and then you get the option to reply. And then you get one of those typing boxes again, and you can post your reply to your peer. If you're not sure if you're doing it correctly, or you just want to get your work checked, you can always email it to me first. I'd be happy to check it for you. Do keep in mind that the peer responses are due on the deadline for the end of this week. Okay, peer responses don't get extra time after the due date. So you don't want to wait until the last minute to post yours. And certainly you don't want to wait till the last minute to do your peer responses. So make sure everything is done by the assigned due date. That's the post and peer responses.